a WPC power driver board. This one from a FunHouse, and it's got a shorted transistor. The client had already advised me about that, but I want to show you how you can quickly check for shorted transistors. Like in this case, I didn't know which one was shorted, so this is a quick way. Number one is set your meter to continuity. By the way, I've showed you guys this before. Then pick up ground somewhere, so I'm going to pick it up down here. Yeah, that's on camera at the screw point. And then you just rake your probe, the other probe, across all the other pins, looking for continuity. And we have continuity on that end pin. And here's the rest of them. So this end pin goes to this transistor, and if I check for continuity between the tab of a transistor and it shows continuity, then we know this one's blown. Here's, for reference, here's some other ones. Now this only works with TIP-102s. A TIP-36 will always look like it's shorted, but that's because the pinout of the TIP-36 is different. You can also check these TIP-107s, I believe, over here, but you have to move your probe over to the 18-volt test point and then rake these pins or these tabs. There you go. Let's get, it was this one, changed out and get it over to the bench. Good morning. We have a FunHouse MPU board, and it's power driver board, and this is the driver board that I was showing how to quickly identify a failed transistor. So I have replaced that TIP-102. Also on this board, both of the GI out, the GI in, power out. This is the unregulated 12 in, the ground connector, the two power connectors over here, J101 and 102. C4 in the center of the board, C2, that one was beginning to leak a little bit, so it's a good thing I got to it. And of course C5. The voltages we're getting are 498, 11.8 for the regulated 12, 14.4 unregulated, 20 and 69 for flashers and coils. This is the first time that I've booted it, so this is what we would expect. So let's get into test. Probably going to tell me their time and date not set. All right, let's go set time and date. Very nice. I always get in here and set a few other things too, like, where is it? It's a little hard to read that, isn't it? Let's see. I was looking for, all right, let's get out of that. Standard adjustments. I was looking for the minimum volume override, and it looks like I can't find it. Oh well, let's go to pricing adjustment, and let's set it to free play. There we go. And also on the MPU board, I forgot to mention, I replaced the 5-volt watchdog with this 4.27 volt model of that same thing. This header, there's supposed to be a capacitor there. I forgot to put the darn thing on, so I got to do that. I installed a socket after cleanly removing the 6264 and installed NVRAM, so this thing's good to go, except for me putting that 5-volt cap back on there. Let's get into test. And we got to test everything, so we're going to test switch edges first, going across the diagonal of the switch matrix. And everything is working correctly there. FunHouse does not use column 8. In fact, let's see, what is the last switch? Must be 77. I'll have to look that up and verify that. It's been a while. Now let's test the solenoids. is Q42, which we replaced. So that would be this LED at the top here. And it was for one of the flashers, so let's run the flashers and lamp test at the same time. So we do have operation of the lamp matrix, and this was the failed transistor before, and it's operating correctly. Let's go back to general illumination. Ooh, that goes fast in a FunHouse. So let's see, that is it. That is everything that we can test. Too bad I don't have a sound card connected here. We could hear a little Rudy. But this board pair is good to go, and back to the bench to put that cap back on there.